Ladies and gentlemen, friends beyond the binary, welcome to Medioker Poker. I'm Amanda Bonanza. With me, as always, is the beautiful Rayna Sunshine and our special guest and hopefully permanent member, Kennith Darling, down at the bottom there. Hi, everybody. We just we 3-bet with 10 ace in the suited in the small blind. We hit our suit. We have a great straight draw, and we have everything going for us here. So we are going to check raise.
Yeah, you have a real flush draw
from out of position. Yeah, I've got a real strong hand here. I'm going to check raise.
You're a king of spades away from just being done today.
Pair, and I am going to go over bet because we don't want those clubs to come. So we're going to bet. We're going to bet 25 big blinds into 18 big blinds and see if they call an over bet here.
I kind of hope you get one call because I just want to see that king of spades flop up.
A king could beat us. They could easily have a king.
But a king of spades
it's very possible.
Change your day.
King of spades would win the hand, but likely a pair of aces will probably win the hand.
King of spades would win all hands.
There we go. We're just going to win the hand with a large bet.
Take it. That's fine.
Which is fine.
Who needs to see a royal flush?
That's right.
10-7 on the button. What do you think? That's like at the bottom of my range, but I'm willing.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't really like it. Nah, I'm gonna play tight. I'm gonna play tight. I'm not gonna play 10-7. I want to see what the table does. If the table's over tight, I'll start playing hands like 10-7 on the button. But like, I need to watch the table first and see who we're playing against here.
Your second.
See if we're playing.
Size up the competition.
Yeah, well, because I mean, like a hand like this betting from. So my thinking is this, and see if you agree with it. A hand like this on the button is pretty much a bluff. You're betting to buy the pot. You're betting to buy the blinds. And if you've got blinds that are never going to fold and they're just going to call whatever you've got, then I don't want to go into a multi-way hand, even in position with a hand like 10-7. I mean, we'd be staring at a pair of sevens here and probably would win because no one's betting.
I wouldn't play a 10-7 pre-flop in any situation where I was like really hoping to win. Like, you know, if you're playing with some friends for 10 bucks or whatever, and you just want to play hands, that's one thing. But like,
yeah,
you know, it's if you're playing competitive poker, 10-7 is like a check-in hand and that's pretty much
it's like I would call it in the big blind to a single raise, like, you know, like maybe. That I would defend 10-7.
I mean, it's like if it's a free roll,
I won't play 3-8 off. That's what I want to.
There's no bet in front of it, right?
And remember, it looks like we're four-handed. Like these 2, 3, and 4 don't look like they're in the hand at all. So it's like we can open up our range. So I don't know. I don't feel bad not playing 10-7s, but it was a pair of sevens that won the hand. But I think they had a king, so they would have out-kicked us.
That is a little bit more debatable. But...
Yeah. It really isn't like on the button if no one brings in, right? It's either way, it's still you against the other two.
Wearing my holiday sweater. I'm past Thanksgiving and I'm ready for winter time. I got my
winter time for Yule.
Yeah.
So let's just go 3 here. And see what bites with our king ace suited with our premium hand. See if we can get some callers here. We do.
Diamonds are a capitalist's best friend.
And we hit our top pair with our top kicker. We hit a real strong hand, and they're going to bet into us. So we're going to go ahead and raise them.
You don't want to slow play it?
Yeah. Oh, should I? Well, yeah, why not?
Slow play it and see if they want to go crazy. Maybe they've got
I already regret my
something.
decision because if they were playing King Jack, now they've got a
a draw.
Now I hate it.
No,
or they've got 2 pair, 10 queen. Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna do it.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, we'll see what they got. I'm gonna put them all in.
They're playing ace jack.
I'm gonna call them.
They're playing ace jack.
They're playing 10 queen. See?
Yep. That queen came in. You're right.
They would have called
and you listened.
They would have called my raise, and then it would have been the exact same results.
The lesson
they weren't going anywhere.
Is to don't be persuaded by loose, aggressive poker players that you're hanging out.
I'm gonna not play queen 10 in early position. I know that might sound crazy to you, but like, I'm not early betting queen 10 in early position. Yeah.
I wouldn't say crazy. I would say it's tight.
It's tight. I like playing tight online, honestly. Like it's just it gets real. Like it's kind of like there's just no percentage in playing marginal hands online. Like it's just the players are too tight. Everyone's too tight. Like everyone's that's still doing this, like is like tight. They're just tight players. It's like, you know what? That's not true. That's not true at all. I don't know. It's tight. Maybe it's the right decision. Maybe it's the wrong decision. I feel like I wouldn't have been able to maneuver much out of position on this board anyway, so I don't have any regrets.
Yeah.
I don't like being out of position with a marginal hand. That's the bottom line. I will not be doing anything with this. I'll take a free roll. Let's see if we can get a free roll here with our terrible hand. Even a free roll is not much, right? Like, because even if we hit a 10, if we hit a 10, we're not feeling great, right? Like, I mean,
2 5s.
10s is okay. 2 5s would be good, yeah.
2 5s and a king show up right now. You're feeling.
We're getting a free roll, so let's put on just 10 seconds of Hollywood here. Maybe we're thinking about it. There's your check. There you go. I'm going to hit a 10. We hit top pair. I think we're actually good here. I think it's worth a bet.
Maybe.
I'm betting.
Sleepy 9.
They're going to bet.
Yeah.
I'm going to bet 3. If we get raised, we'll leave, you know. But
I think you might be playing
scare
against
people, right?
Yeah. A 9 though, or a 10 with a better kicker. Like there's a lot out there that can hurt you.
There's a lot. Yeah, everyone called, so I'll be checking this to the. If it gets checked back, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I think. Oh, see, don't like that. But they've all bet, so like maybe are they betting their draws at this out of position at these stakes? Maybe. I'm not certain. I want to call this multi-way. Pair of 10s. I feel like you're right. I feel like I'm out kicked.
Cheap money, but I think you're out kicked. Yeah,
I think I'm out kicked. I'm gonna let that go. Yeah. I think I'm out kicked. Or I think it very well may have been a 9 as well. I think it could have easily been a 9. It's terrible in the small blind.
Let's see what it cost you though. It's a suited king.
Small blind's the worst position. Like, I mean, if it costs me anything, if it's a raise, from any position, that's not.
It's a bad position to be in, but you do already have. But you know,
if I'm going up against the big blind, I'll raise it because it's a suited king. But I don't want to go multi-way. So if they're going to limp, they're going to call.
It's a limp. Yeah, I would call that.
You wouldn't call?
I would call that and see what happens. See if your diamonds show up.
You got a king.
Yeah, but you're facing a lot of hearts.
I'm worried about a lot of hearts. I don't worry about flushes in Texas Hold'em. They don't really hit all that often.
When there's 3 of them on the flop, I worry about them.
I don't. Like, if they have it, they bet, and they don't. I'm gonna bet my king now.
I might think that's fair. Yeah.
Bet my.
Again, you're kicked, but with that 9 showing up, it starts to matter less.
Yeah.
Got 2 pair with a 7.
I'm kicked, but like, if someone has a king that they decided not to bet, like, you know.
There you go. Free money.
So there's 2 kings left in the deck, and neither of them bet them. Like it's I'll just take it.
Fine.
Jack Queen, I will play on the button for sure.
Yeah, why not?
Jane says king and a flush bluff is what I do, and I would do the same. And agreed. And I'll happily bring this in for 3. See what everyone says about it. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? What do you want to do? Okay, small blind likes it. Small blind's loose. They're a short stack, and they're calling raises from the small blind. So they're probably a fish. So I think we can I'm just going to bet a lot. I'm just going to bet 5 here.
They fold.
We got 2 hearts there. Make them pay for their draws. They're going to pay for their draws.
Look at that.
No. We're going to bet even more. We're going to bet the pot. Oh, no, I'm going to put them all in.
I think that's the move. If you're going to push right there, push hard.
You play, if you want to put all your chips in for your draw.
Push hard.
Thank you. For your bad draw. Yep.
What draw?
That's a fish.
2s.
They had a bad straight draw.
I guess. Yeah.
10-9.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was real ugly. It's fish.
New player.
They're gone. Yeah. They left.
Yeah.
They donated and they're gone. So
appreciate
goodbye.
the donation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. All right.
Welcome to chip leader position.
Yeah, I'll call with a suited. In position. Sure. We'll go multi-way with a suited ace. Yeah, we get a pair. We're all right. We're
Pair.
all right.
Alright.
I don't hit. We got a backdoor flush draw. We got middle pair. I'm not going anywhere. I'll tell you that. I don't know that I'm gonna bet it though, because a king could be out there, and people could check. These players will check a king. They will trap out of position, as I will too. I'd pretty much almost always check out of position, especially multi-way. So I'll definitely call one big blind, and
See an ace.
let's see a heart or an ace. Ace would be great. A six, ace of six, a heart makes me happy. All those cards make me happy.
Less happy.
Well, it doesn't make me super
Not so
happy, but it
great.
does diminish the chances that someone has a king, actually.
Yeah.
So I think we can go ahead and check this back. If they're slow playing a king, they'll show us on the river. So I mean,
Sixes
they
and
could
kings
be.
with the best kicker. You've got second.
So
pair.
they're betting the pot, which leads me to believe my six is no good here. So I'm going to go ahead and believe their pot size raise out of position on the river.
Doesn't cost you much to fold.
They have a king.
Yeah.
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 Look at that quad
Safe
kings.
bet.
They showed me.
Quad kings.
Zoinks.
They min click their kings. All right.
Yeah, good for them.
All right.
Strategy.
Min clicked KK.
Yeah.
Slow played
Quad. Yeah.
to river.
Who are you?
Nit. They're a nit is what they are.
That's money wang.
Yeah.
That's what Jane said.
That was fucking bad fucking
Oh my
poker. That
God.
was as bad as you can play quads, really.
Yeah.
Um,
Ew.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for that. Thanks for saving me all that money.
Yeah. That's money wang. Indeed.
Is that our new not getting sued tagline? That's money wang. All right. Ace Jack. Yeah, we'll play that. Bring that in. Bring that in from the hijack.
Mm-hmm.
Cutoff's gonna call. So we got a cutoff caller.
Okay.
I can keep my eye on them. I can probably think they're not a studied player because they called from the cutoff. And we're hitting today. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and c-bet that. We'll just make it 5. Make them pay for their draws. There's a lot of draws out there. Maybe we should have bet the pot.
Yeah,
They
the
call.
drawing. They know there's their straight.
Well, we block 10 Jack. They could be playing. Are they playing 6-10? Probably not. I'm gonna overbet. I'm gonna bet 20.
Could be playing 10 Jack though. That would have been a crazy.
But I'm
crazy
blocking the
call.
Jack, so
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm
Yeah.
okay. I think they're drawing to spades
That's a good bet.
or an ace with a worse kicker.
7 and a king or something silly.
Yeah. Play 5s. We're here today. Good day.
Pair of 5s and big blind.
Yeah, poker gods are smiling on us. Oh, bring that up. Let's put some money in that pot, kids. Love that.
That's money.
They got limp fold buttons. Wow.
I wonder even
Weird.
if you could sue for catchphrase. I wonder if there's a way around.
I mean, in
that
America,
by,
you
like,
can
through
sue for
parody.
anything. You can sue anyone for anything, but
Yeah, but
can
if
you
you're
win?
parodying them, if you
Yeah.
just claim that you were saying it in a mocking, ironic tone,
Yeah.
would that be enough?
My stance is the same as it's always been. Like, if I get sued by like an artist that I genuinely look up to, I consider it a win because that
Yeah.
means they know who the fuck I am.
Yeah. You're on the map.
Yeah. If Mitchell and Webb sue me, like, and I have to go to a court case and meet David Mitchell, like, it's like, okay, that's fine. Like, hey, you know what? I will cease and desist. Can I be on some of your shows, please?
Oh yeah,
really
that's how
funny.
that'll go down.
That's exactly how that'll go down. Yeah.
It's all part of the
I
clever
mean,
plan.
honestly, okay, now you laugh and you jest, but it's
Yep.
me. Like, don't you think? I mean, if anyone can pull that off, it would be me, right?
I laugh and
That's
jest again.
true. You know what? It's possible. Anything's possible. But yeah, you might be able to. You just have to have a chance to talk to them.
That's all I need to do. I just get me in front of David Mitchell. I just need 30 seconds in front of David.
Gotta
I
do
think
that
Rayna
pitch.
is very nice.
My name
Come
is
on.
Rayna
I
Sunshine.
if I could just get a minute, just 30 seconds. That's all I need. 30 seconds for David Mitchell. My life would change forever.
Yeah.
I might be a enabler of crazy ideas.
I think people need more of that in their life, though.
I get caught up in
can't
the
stop me
enthusiasm.
with my harebrained schemes. You can't stop me.
I don't know. I want to see one of them succeed.
Yeah, it is always, it's satisfying.
I haven't yet.
No, we've succeeded in a hairbrain. Remember that time we were Led Zeppelin for a night?
We did do Led Zeppelin for a night. We did do that. That was delightful. I don't know if I'd consider that a harebrained scheme, though.
I mean, we pulled it off, and I think that feels kind of like a bit of a like scheme win.
Do we call a 3-bet with threes? My inclination is no.
I would get out of there.
Yeah, I will too.
Eject.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially, well, we don't know much about Seat 6. They're relatively new, so they just bought in. So,
And their name is Seat 6, which is very mysterious.
That is all.
well, no one knows who
I'm
anybody is. This is
serious.
an anonymous site. So, but there are other sites that we can plan where we can like make note mark players, and like that keeps coming back. And that's,
you could name yourself
I'm bringing
Gandalf
in
69.
Yeah,
you can be Gandalf 69.
Very, very classy.
Sick.
Yeah, pipe weed 420.
It was a poker game like any other until Gandalf 69.
I heard someone say somewhere on the internet the other day that none of us want anyone to know what our first email handle was, like our very first email. And I was like,
yeah.
F that. I want everyone to know about Shadowfax1 at AOL.
Good friend, dear 420. Hell yeah.
Little 4-7 suited, sitting on the big blind. How you feeling?
Fucking great.
Oh, wow.
Sunshine every day in California, my friends.
It is. It's very beautiful out this 2 days after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving was warm. It was warm out. My Jabe was in the hot tub. Jabe was in the pool.
Yeah. Is that like a
I'm like shaking my head
Jabe
like
was
I
in the
know.
hot tub?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Jabe was in the hot tub.
Jabe was in the hot tub. Jabe was in the pool.
This Thanksgiving Day.
It's like a hole in the bucket kind of situation.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was delightful out. It was a wonderful, beautiful day. Had a great Thanksgiving. Like,
That's
had
nice.
wonderful food. Just had a hoot and holler of a good time all around. No fighting. Everyone got along.
That's good.
Everyone had
No
a
fighting.
great time.
No fist fights.
Yeah, no, that's
good.
I mean, that's a thing. That's a thing.
Is that a normal
It is a
thing?
thing.
That's
It
an
is a
achievement.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
The sky here is sort of the color of Eeyore, and the disposition.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna pivot just a little bit. Kenny, I don't think we've spoken of this, but I was really bummed to not see a Mariners Brewers World Series this year.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let me have the off season. It was a really hard year. People don't realize about
they
baseball
come
now.
so close,
Okay,
those
look,
Mariners.
you opened the
close.
box, and now you're gonna get it. So, what people don't realize about baseball who aren't baseball fans is that you love a postseason and playoff run. It's really exciting when your team does well. But what you don't realize is that over 162 games, it's 6 months of watching a team play almost every day. And so there's wins, there's losses, there's ups, there's downs. But with a winning season, like, you've been through hell and back just to get to the playoffs. And then when your team they lose in the playoffs, it really stings. It is like you've seen a whole life go by for a baseball season. It feels like a lot. It's overwhelming sometimes, I think, for sports fans.
Yeah.
I like
which is
old
silly.
man and
I get that. It's like when Chris and I were
see.
watching Emily play softball, and her team did really good all the way through, and then like the last game, before like the final game, they lost, and it was like such a letdown.
It's a big letdown. It really does kind of sting in a way that sticks with you. And I'm pretty good. I'm like a big baseball fan, but compared to most baseball fans, like once it's over, I'm kind of like, okay. And I like move on pretty fast. But there were a lot of people this year that were like just literally crying for days at the end of the baseball.
I saw I was there because I still have a lot of my Facebook friends from Seattle, and like I knew exactly what happened when I saw your post immediately after the game ended, which was like, it's been a great season.
It's been a great season.
Like,
I'll see you guys in April.
Kenny's being positive. The Mariners fucking choked.
It's how I have to. My wife often tells me that she appreciates my ability to love life. And how I take that is that like, or what she doesn't often maybe realize about it is that like, it's a defense mechanism, Joy.
Yeah, no, it's very much a defense mechanism.
Like, it's like, oh, I have to put a smile on. I have to find a way to put a positive spin on things. Cause if I don't, I'll rob banks and throw babies off of cliffs and
turn into red.
Yeah, like I live on the edge of villainy, and to avoid going over to that dark side, I have to whenever something bad happens, I have to pretty quickly be like, you know what the good thing is about this is that now I can go do this other thing that's good. Because if I dwell on it for too long, like I will just
on the bright side of life.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. School of Eric Idle. I think Eric Idle, similarly, if did not look on bright side of life, would be super villain.
Yeah.
Nothing happens, but people care. Yeah, that's
that is a funny.
I'll call a big. That's the nit though. That's the person that like slow played.
Yeah, right.
You just don't know what's going to happen over there.
Well, you do slow played quads, kind of like I mean, like if they had been super hyper aggressive, I would have been out. But they would have gotten I would have called the first street, and like
if someone's betting, you slow play them.
Yeah,
like
right.
But you have to get some action in the pot. You can't wait around the whole hand.
Oh, so now do we raise? I think we can just check with king 2 suited here. Didn't go anywhere. We bluff this? Nah, I think our king might actually hold up here.
I'll say I also had a relatively conflict-free Thanksgiving, and that was pretty nice.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I did as well. We didn't have a traditional meal. We had cheeseburgers, but they were very good cheeseburgers. So
yeah, I think I enjoy. I mean, like we made a great turkey, which meant that like it was okay because turkey is just
because it's turkey.
Yeah, it's like the best turkey you can make is like pretty good. It's like an okay chicken.
No, I mean turkey's good. Like, I had Emily's turkey because we had a Friendsgiving party the week before, so that was like the whole turkey dinner. So I already got that ahead of time.
I saw a clip of JD Vance giving a speech to the military where all he did was talk about how no one likes turkey and turkey sucks and everyone's lying.
What? I don't get this. Like you were talking about that a little bit.
No, we were talking about that. I'm being trans.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
Does that make you un-American or something? Is that where he's going with it? Like you're un-American?
No, he just has the social skills of a couch that someone fucked.
Yeah, exactly. Of a couch fucker is what he's got. He's got the social skills of someone who fucks couches. Is what he's got.
Yeah, pretty much. Or the couch itself. Like I think. Yeah.
Did you ever see that footage that he released of him like trying to be a human being in like a Starbucks or something?
Oh, is it a donut shop? Yeah.
Or went into like some coffee shop or something, and like he was like, "Yeah, I'm JD Vance. I'm running for president. Maybe you've heard of me." And it was like they were just like, like, and he was like, and then he
brought the entire energy of the
and then he was like, I've got this fire vid. I'm gonna post this on Insta that's just fucking fire, and it's gonna go out there like it's gonna sweep the nation of the girl at the coffee shop thinking I'm gross Like, you know, like,
Yeah. I bet if you watch that whole video too, there's a moment where he could have tipped and didn't. Like, you just, yeah. There's nothing redeemable about that person.
no, he's a fucking scumbag. He's a huge piece of shit. Like, yeah.
And this has been Politics with Poker.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, you're right. Not to dive too far into that cesspool. But
Political poker.
Ace
Poker
Ace is
politics.
good. Let's play that.
Oh, let's play that. Yep.
I've heard of those.
I echoed your opinion.
Yeah, we got a caller from Button, which tells me that they've got a capped range. They've got a very marginal hand here, so they don't have their top of their range.
You gotta let them try and see if they'll bet. See if they'll bet.
Yeah, we'll see if they bet, because like they could be playing. Technically, they shouldn't be. They could be playing Jack King, but I'm not gonna bet them.
If they bet, take your sweet time and then call.
Yeah, I think so. I think.
Go ahead and just give them a second and think about whether or not you're willing to call, and then call them.
I think I'm gonna raise anyway.
No, let them try and push you off your hand.
Do you remember last time what happened when we slow played?
But we didn't have trip aces last time.
Should still lose to a straight, my friend. We now have a full house, so and
You're
they
fine.
checked. So
now you got to bet.
So
something
now,
because,
now I have to bet out of position. I have to bet. I'm betting huge. I'm betting like 20.
That's crazy.
Like they're not going to call unless they have it straight.
Yeah. They didn't hit. You weren't going to get anything. Yeah. But what you had to hope for there was that they were going to bet something early off. Here's
the thing, though, is I don't agree with that. And the reason I don't like slow playing my strong hands, I think it's a good idea to fast play your strong hands, because the thing is if they're going to play, they're going to play. Like, and I might as well build the pot.
I guess it's an internet poker thing though, because you don't when you're not playing in tournaments, you're not as worried about getting value for the hands you hit. You're just wanting to slowly make gains. And I get that. But if I'm playing in a tournament, which is usually what I play in, when you hit a hand, you need to try and double your chips when you can, you know?
Like, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like it's you're waiting. Yeah. And this is so yes, tournament strategy is definitely different than online cash strategy for sure. Because like what you're trying to do in a tournament is not die. Like, yeah, you're trying to stay alive. Like,
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do.
You're trying to maximize.
General,
you're trying to get
life, but
grab that cash with both stacks and make a stash. You know, like.
Just throwing my feelings out into the chat. Give me that clammy hand.
So this raises an important issue. Before, it's like you need to have a strong handshake, But now it's like, wait a second, I need to give the most limpest handshake possible now. Otherwise, you
hand them your hand like this now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You make.
I feel like anyone who's ever shaken my hand more firmly than I shook their hand, part of me is like, what is this asshole trying to prove?
Yeah,
like,
what is that?
I've never found that flattering or impressive.
It's
like a pissing contest,
stockbroker thing. Like that's all it is.
Yeah,
that came directly from Wall Street in 1987 from a dude that just blew a whole 8-ball before lunch.
Yeah,
that's where that fucking came from. All right, they called, so we'll see.
And
what
I hate those pricks
here.
that get a hold of your hand. Like if they get in there a little, like where they get your whole hand in and then they just crush it. Like, oh God, I hate that.
We'll see if I can squeeze 2 streets out of them.
I think my response is always the same as if I see someone driving like a sports car or a really big truck, where I just want to be like, nice penis. You have a great penis. Thank you for the handshake.
Yeah, you drive a Cybertruck, don't you?
Yeah. I could tell by your handshake that your testicles are a normal size.
Yeah, that's exactly. Charlotte said it. The worst is the one where they twist. The twist where they go to have their hand on top? Yeah, and it's like, yeah, and then they like, oh, yeah.
I feel like people don't realize
that says a lot about
like quote unquote
that.
Power moves, how they come across to anyone with like a basic education or like a little bit of emotional intelligence is exactly the opposite of what you're going for.
Right.
I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
so far removed from a world where I'm like shaking hands with businessmen that like
It's
have
not
that
businessman.
fucking
It's like a relative's new boyfriend that'll give you that handshake.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's just like someone you meet at a function where they are uncomfortable and want to impress people.
Yes.
I mean,
And you kind of
if
just
I'm
have to
being
feel bad for them because, like, obviously you're uncomfortable right now and you don't know what to
right.
do. And you don't realize that you're in a room full of people that don't care about your hand strength.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm also like coming on 8 years removed from that whole world entirely. Just like it's a completely different treatment when you're perceived as female. Like it's just
That's
like
fair.
you get treated completely differently. Like it's like, and that started happening to me like my first year, where it was like people started opening doors for me and like ordering for me and stuff. And it was just like it's like, oh, okay, I am supposed to go first. Like it's like do we call ace nine? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Even though it's early position,
Big blind.
and we call and we fold it. Yeah, we
Yeah,
fold any
that's
bet.
what happens.
We missed hard. See ya.
I work in a family law firm, and that means that like 90% of my colleagues are women. Because when you want to hire a divorce attorney, you hire a woman.
Yeah, agreed.
So it's an interesting dynamic being like a man, being like the minority in my specific token male environment. Yeah. The token white
Do they
man.
make you get them coffee?
They don't make me. They don't have to. Like I'm a progressive straight white cis male. Like I feel awful all the time.
It's an honor to bring you it's an honor to bring you powerful women, you smart and successful women.
It would be a privilege to secede my privilege
to serve you.
Yeah.
Give me for the sins of my brethren.
Yeah. If you could just take the smallest amount of my white guilt away, I will give you whatever you want.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My allegiance shall be yours.
Yeah. It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
You do better than most, Kenny. I gotta say, like, it's one of those things. I'm actually like, I learned a lot from you. I was way worse than, like, yeah, I wasn't the best. Transition,
we taught each other plenty of things over the course of our friendship.
Like, yeah, I look back. This is a thing I've been doing a lot lately, which is I've been like inadvertently just like reliving bad moves I've made, like, and things I've said that have hurt people, and it's like it kind of sucks. It's like it'll just pop into my head. Oh, that one time I said this. I wish I really hadn't done that to that person, And it's like I'll just get zapped with that every now and then, and it's just like, oh God, that sucks. It's such a terrible feeling.
I have like one or two specific moments that I go back and think of regularly still, and there's one particular one where I was like in a group of people, and we were all talking about something, and it was a group of people of like several different ethnicities and genders just standing around talking about music. And I made some comment that was like definitely meant to be funny, and it was pretty funny. But then one person in the group, a white woman, immediately like flipped what I said around on me and made it sound like I had said something racist, which like no one took that way at all when I had said it. But then immediately I could like feel the temperature of the room change, and I was just like, oh no, I can't possibly get out of this now. And now I'm just like an awful person, and what I said like came across horribly. And I think I still go back and think about that one time. I've told that story to a few people, and all of them have been like, no, that doesn't seem racist. I'm like, you weren't there. It did seem racist. In the moment, in the time, like it wasn't. And I could tell the story in a way where you'll go, oh yeah, that makes sense. And I'm like, yeah, but I think I was loud when I said it, and like, I said it with like full chest, and it was just like a joke. And it wasn't even like a racial joke. It was like a comment I made about like a commentary on something unrelated that just, it was just so funny how someone can frame something the way. I think what the woman said too was like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. And then like kind of like side-eyed me and like turned away before I could respond.
Jeez.
And I was like,
I mean, I have no idea. I'm dying to know the entire, I want to see this episode really badly.
I'll tell you what it was. And what had happened.
Queens, by the way.
Let me play those.
Queens.
I'll give you the gist of it, which is trying to remember
We got
exactly
another
how it started.
flat from seat one. I'm not slow playing seat one, by the way. I'm betting them.
we were in a group full of musicians and we were talking about musicians being underpaid, and someone was like, it sure would be nice if we each got 10 grand to play this show or something like that. And I said something to the effect, I think I said something like, and we had been talking about NWA, the band, a moment before that. And I said something to the effect of, for 10 grand, I would sing an NWA song on stage right now. And the point of the joke was how inappropriate that would be.
Right.
Was like, of course I recognize I wouldn't actually ever do that. But then this one white woman we were with was immediately just like, well, I wouldn't if I were you. And I was like, well, yeah, obviously. But like,
well, that's just,
like, obviously I wouldn't actually do that. Like,
so
I was
shitty,
exaggerating to make the
it's
point.
shitty of her. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
for
that's
her,
the thing. Is like
exactly. That's so
that
shitty.
Seattle passive aggressive, holier than thou leftist bullshit.
It was
like,
kind of
like
that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it definitely was one of those ones
attitude.
where I was, and while you can imagine the show I was at and like the room full of people I was with.
I know exactly which show you were at. I've been to that show 100 times.
Yeah, and like I was with a room full of people who I got along and played music with a lot, and many of them were black. And they were all looked at me for just a second like, would you though? And I was like, well, no, obviously not. Like, and I think like the comment went fine until it was reframed in my face like that.
Yeah,
and then I could see
it
them all
became
kind of
a
turn
referendum
away.
on you.
And then I think what got me about it is that everyone immediately moved on to the next thing so quickly that I didn't have a moment to be like, no, not what I meant.
Do you remember I know probably both of you
These
remember.
just get thrown in the garbage, right? This isn't like online permanently or anything like that where I'm going to have to like live it up.
Oh, yeah. No. YouTube doesn't save anything.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
So,
you guys aren't recording this, are you?
There was do you guys remember the show Northern Exposure? Like, I don't know if anyone in the chat would remember Northern Exposure. I bet both of you do, though.
I mean, it is
I remember
a
Northern Exposure, yeah.
Of some sort of show, which I never watched. That people
there's like the main guy that played like the main character, Joel Fleischman, I think. Yeah, Joel.
That's right.
He was on Saturday Night Live in like the early 90s. And there was a sketch that they did where he was just like, his jokes were just like a little bit behind everything. And like, his timing was just off a little bit and he couldn't nail the jokes. And then and that was the whole gag. And then he went to the bathroom and there was like a condom machine. And I was like, oh, no. And then he went to next to it was like time machine. He's like, oh yeah. And he got in the time machine to go back where his jokes were all like on time and everyone was laughing.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Your story reminded me a little bit.
That would actually be, I need that because I don't know if this ever happens to you, but I will think of the perfect response hours, days, months, years later. So if I had a time machine, I could then, go back and deliver the line. That'd be great.
There's this joke.
That was the gag.
I won't tell this joke because it's long. Like the setup is like 10-15 minutes long. But the joke is that over and over again throughout their entire life, this person keeps going to this circus and this clown will show up every time and starts messing with the audience and teasing people. And every time the clown gets them and kind of roasts them. And they get so irritated and they go back and it gets to a point where every time they go back and they are dreading this clown. And every time, sure enough, the clown comes up and gets them. And then eventually the person goes to joke college and moves to another country, studies the art of humor and comes back and goes to the circus and waits for the clown to show up. And the clown walks up to him and says the joke. And the person goes, oh yeah, well, fuck you, clown. And that's the punchline of the whole joke. And I always just love that because that's how I really feel is that's how it would actually play out if I could go back in time and be like, I have the perfect thing to say.
What do you think? 7-6? Yeah, let's bring it in.
Yeah, bring it in.
Let's bring it in from the cutoff. Let's see. It's a little light, but we'll do it.
Yeah, that should be go-to.
We got a fish right here. This person's gonna call everything. So we're gonna bet this large like we got an ace. We're gonna rep our strong hand here. We're just gonna see bet them every time. They're calling everything. They're a station.
You got a funny hand.
Oh, we got a raise.
Not so much
too.
ha-ha funny, but funny.
We got a 3-button hand here. Let's see if we get called. Early position. They should probably call. They're gonna call. Oh, we'll keep going with that. Sure.
Got overs and a draw.
Oh, we got backdoor flush draw. We got a straight draw. We got
yeah.
over. Yeah, we got everything going here. Yeah.
A lot of ways out.
A lot of equity.
Yeah. That was our hand, and we won it. We'll play that too.
I'm glad to see you making a little money. Bringing a little money in.
Tiny bit.
Bring money in,
Yeah.
yes.
Climbing out of the hole here.
Why not?
The hole.
That's what weekends are about.
I mean, the thing is, like, that's the thing with like Texas Hold'em is it's just such a slow climb, and then you can lose it all in one bad hand, unless it's like it's gone.
I
Like,
mean, that's sort of a metaphor for life.
Or capitalism.
Yeah, we are gonna go ahead.
That's fair. Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna bet it. I'm gonna bet half pot. If they call, we're in trouble.
Yeah, you don't have anything.
Oh no, I know, but we're bluffing. We're in position.
Very much.
On the flush game.
Yeah.
They called.
Flush game.
Very much.
We're in
bluffing.
trouble.
Oh shit.
Oh, let's lose. Oh, they had a jack. We hit our queen. We got lucky.
Yeah.
Wow.
But they called with the jack, so they call light. Called light.
Light.
Station.
Does the word station remind anyone else of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey?
I haven't seen Bill and Ted's
I've
Bogus
seen it, and I
Journey
am
in
familiar
30
with
years.
both films.
There is
the
a
third
character in Bill and
Yeah.
Ted's Bogus Journey that is like an alien
Bogus
type
Journey.
thing from the future that's name is Station, and all it does is say station.
Oh god, I forgot. It's been so long. I always
Yeah,
thought it from.
remember.
I
Yeah.
think at one
Did
point it
anyone see
clones
the third
itself
one?
and splits
I
into
did.
two.
Yeah.
Kenny, did you see the third one?
I haven't seen it yet. No, for whatever reason, I was so excited they're going to make it, and I used to say they should
And
make a
then no
zombie
one
Bill
saw
and
it.
Ted.
Yeah, no, and then they,
And then when it came out, I was like, I don't need to spend time doing that. I don't think.
Rayna, you did see it.
I did see it.
Any
Give it a
good?
rating.
Yeah.
Give it.
I
How
don't
many
know,
bags of
4.
popcorn? 4 bags
4
of
out of
popcorn.
10, maybe. I mean, it's not a great film. I like Keanu Reeves.
4 out of
but-
10. 4.
Alderaan plays
4 out of
this. That
10
is a good
stars.
Alderaan, yeah.
I'd like to say so, but it's 4 out of 100.
Oh, you put it 4 out of 100?
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Oh, well, I was like,
I mean,
was
like, I
was excited
barely
for
remember it. I barely remember the film at all. Like, I
That's
I think
saw it.
that's
in
a
high
review.
school.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it
that's
was
the
just-
review. That's the review.
I'm
So it
sorry,
is 4 out
Keanu.
of
I love
100.
you so much.
I'm
we
all love Keanu Reeves. We
Yeah.
all love
He's
Keanu
such a
Reeves.
wonderful person. and
What's
human
not to
being.
He's
love?
such a wonderful person. He's a cool dude. And we all played Cyberpunk, so it's fine. He's doing fine.
Yeah.
He'll
Yeah.
be in the next Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I'm not like
He'll-
worried about Keanu Reeves. Did you see that he and
Oh yeah,
I
this
feel so
interview,
bad I
this
forget his
interview, this
name.
review is gonna hurt his career.
Yeah, I feel so bad. I always forget his name. The actor who plays.
Oh.
Bill.
Yeah.
I'm
The
blanking
other
on-
guy.
The other
The
guy.
other
Yeah, I'm
guy.
blanking on his name all of a sudden. I feel really bad because that happens to him his entire life. But he and Keanu are on Broadway right now doing Waiting for Godot together.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I kind of love that.
Wookiee for love and Alderaan places. Nice.
Yeah.
That was very funny. I need a Constantine too. You know, I like Constantine.
Ian.
That was a cool movie.
I heard they're making a
Ian's in the
Constantine too.
chat.
Oh, no.
Seeing his puns.
Oh no, that's why there were puns. Got any force? Yeah. Hey Ian, it's good to
Hi,
see you.
Ian. Glad to have you, bud. Ian's joined the chat. It's about to get puntastic.
Da, 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 da. I'm trying to think of more good Star Wars puns and like
I know, right? I'm like,
having one
I
of those
have
moments
someone
where
who
they
loves
just
Star
all-
Wars. I can't wait to share that pun with her.
Yeah. I love Star Wars. I should know a bunch
Star
of
Wars
Star
is
Wars.
awesome.
I'm just gonna. I mean, it sucks now because I'm gonna be distracted because I'm gonna be constantly watching the chat for Ian's puns.
Jack 6.
It's like,
gross.
oh yeah, it's terrible. No one needs that. No one
it's
needs
Jack
that.
6 off. Huh.
Yeah, it's no es bueno. One moment, uno momento.
May the 4s be with you.
Yeah.
It's so funny
Big
to me
jokes.
how like Star Wars fandom turned into like such a gross, like how all of the nerds who were picked on growing up in the 80s and 90s are now just like these angry men that are trying to keep Star Wars for themselves in like the weirdest way.
They all just turned into like angry racist.
Yeah, like what happened? This was supposed to be a safe place.
Got bought by Disney and went woke.
Yeah.
It went woke. Yeah, that's
Because Disney is woke.
So yeah, that's so funny too. And to like frame Disney as like this super liberal, progressive, it's like the biggest company in the world. It's like a giant corporation that like charges people as much money as possible for everything all the time. Like they do not care.
If you like a $12 water, you can get one at Disney World.
Yeah, like they're like Disney is like the very top of the we don't give a fuck about your feelings mountain. Like the idea that they're the woke place is so sick.
Yeah,
it's wild. It's
society got backwards. I don't know when it happened, but probably 2015. It's my guess, which everything just kind of
that is
flipped
kind of when
completely.
it started tanking. Yeah, I mean,
well, it was
Devo
already
would
getting
say,
weird.
Devo would say it was 1980.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Ronald Reagan, arguably, you could argue, like everything went pretty funky starting right then. What do you think, Ian?
What's your hot take?
How do you feel about the political landscape in the early 1980s? Was this about Iran-Contra? What happened?
We're going hard with S5, y'all. Just so you know.
I would.
In fact, I'm gonna raise it a lot. I'm gonna over raise because I don't want to go 3 ways. I'm gonna punish the limber callers.
It was the large hadron.
The multiverse conspiracy.
Oh wait, shit!
Here we go.
Holy shit! It's the large hadron.
Oh shit! We flopped the wheel, and there is nothing else coming. So we're gonna bet small.
It was the Large Hadron Collider.
The Large Hadron Collider.
That's probably right.
This is a project I need to work on. Oh.
Yeah.
I got to get back into physics.
None for the poker, stay for the 8th grade humor. I'll get those fantastic foreskins on Fortnite.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just admit it.
That's nice. Just admit it.
Hitting Fortnite skins.
I'll admit it. I mean, I am not.
Queen in the small blind.
I am not against it. Not at all.
Oh, Rampe. Let that poor gorilla rest, Ian.
Oh.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh shit, the show got lit, folks. Thanks for being here. We love you.
Yeah, you should feel my handshake.
Good God.
It's as firm as my my
as firm as your wear.
My poker knowledge.
On Collider.
This is what it's like when particles
collide. It's for science,
collide.
okay? It's for science, people.
Boo. That's I boo your monkeying around pun.
I'd like to dock with your firmware.
Mike.
Just making puns for chimp thrills.
Oh, that's the right stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that means.
I don't understand that at all. I was like, what?
Charlotte's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna fill you in on the skinny with Charlotte here. Charlotte is from Tasmania, and being as such, she constantly makes jokes that are probably good, but that none of us will ever understand because they're deeply rooted in Tasmanian slang and
Nice.
culture.
That's cool.
And they're probably really funny, but I never know what the fuck she's talking about. But I love her to death. Love you,
Bless.
Charlotte. Never know
Bless.
what you're talking about. It's great. It's great. We love it. We're just silly Americans over here. Keep the love coming.
Keep it coming.
Could I borrow a cup of healthcare?
What do you think about a suited King 5?
I think I'm pretty good. I think I'll play suited King 5 on the big blind. I think I'll defend it. Yeah. Not to a 3-bet, but yeah, I'd defend it. I'll defend it to a race. Oh, min click from our station. They kind of like their hand. There's a 3-bet. So no, I will no longer defend it. Even though it's a weak 3-bet. That tells me they like their hand. They like their hand well enough. Oh,
Still not Tasmanian. Not lived here long enough.
Like, what a pair, seat one's got a small pair. That's what they have. They have like a pair of 9s.
Small pair and a weak handshake.
Pair of 9s here. That's what I'm putting them on. Like they don't have quite a good hand.
Ian with a little bit of well played accent humor.
A pair of 3s. They had a pair of 3s. They did have a small pair.
Nothing sits with Australians quite like making fun of their accents.
Two raise 3-bet with ace 9 off. By the way, I guess they were on the button, but still. So
I guess that's a cultural thing that I'm not aware of. Is someone from Tasmania, do they consider themselves Australian or Tasmanian specifically and separately?
You can legitimately ask Charlotte. Charlotte, what do you have to say about that? Let us know. Let us know in the chat.
Yeah. Ring that bell. Like and subscribe.
Oh,
and let us know in the chat.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna mark them as a bit of a heater there. I thought that was a very loose 3-bet. I might just be a fish and think ace X is good. Ace X off is good.
Amanda, have you heard that they are making, there was originally a plan to make a Beatles biopic recently. Of course, there's been plans to do that, I'm sure, a million times in the last 50 years.
I feel like they've done it. Like
well, there's been nothing good, or it wasn't on the big screen, but they're talking about making a big budget biopic about the Beatles. But then they changed their plan. They're making 5, one for each Beatle, and then a Beatles movie at the end. So each Beatle is getting their own movie, and then all 4 of those movies will star the same actors. So it's a Beatles universe, if you will.
It's kind of cool. Are they going to do it like Lord of the Rings style, where they film them all at the same time? Because that'd be the only right way to do it.
I imagine so. Yeah, but there'll be a George movie and a Ringo movie, a Paul movie, a John movie, etc.
Do we know? Do we know who the cast is?
Let me. Are we going to
speculate about that right now?
Feel free to speculate while I look it up, because I think
I don't know who any celebrities are. I don't think I can call Jack 9 suited.
Yeah, they have been cast, and it's pretty solid.
Okay, I'd love to hear it. Let's hear it. Who's
okay? Paul Mescal is playing Paul McCartney.
I don't know who Paul Mescal is.
Maybe do a quick Google. Ben and stuff, lots of stuff.
I can't. I'm playing poker.
Oh, okay, well, what's Paul Mescal?
I'm sorry.
No, I'll Google that.
I'm in the hand.
Let me Google that for you.
I'm not leaving. I'm not going to Google. Yeah.
Was in Gladiator 2, Normal People, History of Sound, God's Creatures. Yeah.
I don't know what any of those were, if they were movies or shows or what.
Joseph Quinn is playing George Harrison. You might know Joseph Quinn as Joseph Quinn recently played Johnny Storm in the Fantastic Four movie, and before that was well received on Stranger Things as Eddie Munson, the rocker on Stranger Things. Who
I saw the first season of Stranger Things.
Oh no, is it only in the 4th season and was stole the show? I like Joseph Quinn and Barry Keoghan I think that's how you say that. Is playing Ringo Starr. Also been in a ton of stuff.
I think I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna let them have that. I don't like my bad draws. I had equity there, but
To whom it may concern,
out
Harry Dickinson playing John Lennon. Oh,
yeah,
Saoirse Ronan as Linda
those-
McCartney. That's fun.
I don't know who any of those people are. I'll still watch the movie probably. Maybe.
They're all
I don't know.
pretty well known modern movie stars.
Yeah, but that's the thing is I don't watch movies. I'm old.
I was
and
just
don't
leading
pay
you to say
attention.
that yourself, so I didn't have to call you out for it.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate you letting me take my own drink.
Come to the river. Drink from the river.
Such Seattle courtesy.
Yeah. I'll let you shit in your own hand. I won't shit in your hand. I'm a friend. Florida, Texas vibe of leave us the fuck alone, but very open and progressive. Okay. That sounds kind of cool. I can sort of respect that.
Great.
That's the place where like where rednecks and hippies sort of like Venn diagram of like we're progressive and we're conservative, but we all want to be left the fuck alone and not have you on our land and to keep the cops off our shit.
So I would actually correct the record here and just say what Charlotte described as less Florida and more of Montana. Yeah, and in all fairness, she's Tasmanian. She probably doesn't know the distinguishings. Florida is more, I'm a Republican merely because I'm a meth addict and I don't know any better. That's like the Florida vibe.
Republican because I'm so uneducated that
because I'm so completely out of my mind.
My media literacy is at a 1.
Like,
yeah.
Whereas Montana is a lot of like, I'm progressive and I'm left leaning, but stay the fuck off my land and leave me the fuck alone. That's the state of Montana.
I wonder, you know what? I'm sure this exists out there, but it would be fun to go through and assign D&D classes to each state in the US. Like, I just want to see what the people their stats are. You know what I mean? Like in LA, everyone's got high charisma and like decent intelligence, but like super low strength and like.
In LA, everyone works out in LA. Everyone benches like 1,000. Like everyone in LA is fit.
That's not what I meant by strength.
Like, Muscle Beach is in LA. Like, give you a break.
Maybe I meant constitution.
Like,
low constitution.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Like I don't know. I think I like LA, and I think dissing on LA is like kind of like I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like when I hear it done, it's like that just tells me that you don't know much about Los Angeles.
I'm gonna hard disagree with you. I'm gonna hard disagree with you and say the only people in the country that don't like dissing on LA are people currently in LA, and even people who leave LA regularly diss LA. And I'll go beyond it to say it's not about LA at all. It's just about like I think anywhere you live, you should be able to have like to take it lightly and to take the piss out of yourself, so to speak. Like,
oh yeah, I mean, I think that's fair.
Yeah, like don't take anywhere you live too seriously, or assume anywhere anyone lives as like a holistic view of all people there. Like it's just a stereotype.
Like, like the thing you just did.
Yeah, it was a stereotype. But that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about classifying with D&D classes. Yes, that would be stereotyping.
Well, then you do have to paint with a broad brush.
Yeah,
sure.
That's the point of that reference. Yes, I would be stereotyping LA and doing so. But I just picked LA as an example.
Actual class. What is LA?
I'm struggling with that because there's like paladin, cleric,
wizard, wizard. I feel like wizard
or sorcerer,
probably.
Mage.
Wizard might be right. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's a lot of smoke and mirrors. It's like it's a lot of illusory. Like maybe like neutral wizard. Like,
neutral is hilarious, and that does that's what I'm looking for. Is like how do you sort of stereotype based on these classes that you can kind of be like fair enough.
Oh, we got a 3-bet ace queen suited, don't we?
Do it.
We sure do. Let's go to 15 since we got that, and then that we've got one fish on the hook right here. So they'll call and then they'll fold to my C bet. They're going to go all in, so they probably have something good. So they could.
It's true, nowhere is perfect. I haven't been to a place
I
where
don't
thought it
know
was
if
great
I'm
all.
willing to call here. I smell kings and aces.
63,
kings.
27. You got
I'm gonna
two
let it
people
go.
in front of you.
I'm letting it go.
You called the kings. Yeah.
Kings.
But here,
Yeah.
it's good fold. Yeah. Nice fold.
Thanks.
It's at the hour. Did you want to take the break or keep
Yeah,
going?
I think we should take the break. Let's go to sit out the next big blind, and then we'll take the break when we're at the big blind. But yeah, I think we'll take the top of the hour. We'll take the little break, and we'll do that. We'll come back. I'm feeling good about our game. Do we want to switch to Omaha, or do we want to stick with No Limit Texas Hold'em here, folks? What do you think?
It might be fun to
Chat,
mix
let
it up.
us know. Stick
Yeah.
with it or mix it to Omaha. Like, let us know in the chat. We'll make the call when we get back from the break. But for me, I'm okay. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I know that the thing with like Texas Hold'em, it's you play it differently. It's a lot easier to hand read in Texas Hold'em, and it's a lot easier to put people on ranges. But in No Limit, in Omaha, it's kind of like you can just kind of just have to go on how much people bet, because people just bet their strong hands. Like it's a different game entirely. I like it, but I want to see what everyone else has to say about it. So Charlotte says change it up.
Change it up.
Yeah, I say let's do it. Let's mix it up for Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte says mix it up. That's good enough for me.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get a big hand. We got, oh no, that's it for us.
Yeah.
We're the big blind next hand. So go ahead and take us to the break screen, and we'll see you we'll see you in like 2 or 3 minutes.
We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends beyond the binary, welcome back. We're here playing Omaha with a fat stack up here. We have a pair of 9s with 5s on the board. And we have a flush draw here, a reasonably good flush draw. And that's what we got going. So we'll see what happens. We got a big fat bet says I've got a 5. And I don't know if I want to call it because it's not the nut flush draw. And I think they probably have us beat. So I'm gonna let that go. I guess we did have a straight draw too, so maybe I should have called that. Jack would have brought us straight. I didn't see it. Oh well, that's all right. And we'll see if they just do that every hand, because that was the first hand. I don't mind making a snug fold early in the game. What do y'all think of that? You think I was over tight?
Nah, I think that's a good move.
Out of position. They're not doing it every hand, so they had a hand. I think they did have a 5. I think they had us beat. They might have even already had the full house. Paired boards are dangerous in Omaha.
It has been decided we should play Omaha. But I suggested that Oklahoma has better barbecue. Maybe we should play Oklahoma. Is that a game?
Oklahoma has better barbecue than Texas, you say?
I do.
Yeah, that's a controversial take.
I don't even know that it is to anyone that's been
I know,
there.
like at this point, Texas deserves getting shat on by like everybody in the world. So like,
get a power grid that works before you talk shit to anyone.
No shit. Go fuck yourself with your fucking shitty barbecue. Yeah. That's what I have to say. I feel like we've got a strong hand here. We've got top pair, the straight blockers, a straight flush draw. I think I'm gonna raise them.
Yeah, these hands were once such strong
go all
hands.
In.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Omaha.
I see that. You're gonna get a call.
Oh, I might get a fold.
You might get a call. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I don't think all in was the move.
I do.
I don't know. In hindsight, it's easy for me to say it wasn't.
I had the equity.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What I meant to do was I meant to look at the hand and see what they actually had, and if I did in fact make. So they had a pair of 9s just like me, and I had better equity. They just hit their straight, and I didn't. That's the only difference.
Yep.
So I made the exact right play. And I'd do it again. And in fact, I had the better equity because I had the flush draw and they didn't.
But was it strong enough to push all in with, knowing that in Omaha you're gonna get calls from people chasing bullshit?
Well, because Omaha's a drawing game and it's all about equity. Yeah. You're never a big dog in Omaha. Like it's all the whole game is equity. Like, and I had all the equity, so I made the exact right move. I don't regret it. I'm not upset. I'll do it again. I will hit that all in button every time in that situation for the rest of my life. And I'll come out ahead with it because I had the equity. More often than not, I was going to win that hand.
Fair enough.
That's it. Rayna, are we back in?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay. Good. That was my fault. I was my stream was lagging. I wasn't live.
I'm gonna check. I have a straight draw here too, but I'm not loving it. And I have a hand, but it's weak, and no one else seems to have a hand. So I don't know if my pair of 6s is good. But if it is, the only way it's gonna be good is if I don't put any more money in the pot and everyone checks it to me.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
It wasn't, but you did get to see it.
Well,
they did.
I don't think I could have maybe I could have blown him off of it, but like it was like one of those things where it's like there's so much out there that they could have been slow playing. But you think I should have bluffed that hand?
Nah, you played it fine.
I don't think so either. I think I did it wrong. But like what I have to say is Alexis was exactly right, because like win at Hold'em or lose at Omaha, your choice. And like I did lose my entire stack in the second hand. So like she was absolutely right. We're gonna claw out of the gutter. We're coming back. We want that 500 big blinds right there, and we're gonna get them. We're gonna going all in Omaha is what it's all about.
I think that's crazy.
That's how you play Omaha. That's what Omaha's all about.
Wow.
Going all in, doubling up, tripling up.
Going all in, drawing though.
The whole game is a drawing game. Everyone's drawing in Omaha. That's what it's about.
I mean, but no,
you play
but like
equity.
But you can hit.
I had so much equity.
You had so many draws, but you can hit a stronger hand than that on the flop.
But I was blocking the stronger hand.
But
I had the nines that blocked the straight.
But they hit their straight.
Yeah, they did. but like I did in the end, like in hindsight, yeah, if I had known here's
I'm not saying
Kenny.
I'm not saying you played it wrong. I'm just saying I hate going all in without feeling like I have a great hand, because there's no bluffing in this game. It is drawing.
No, you get bluff in Omaha. Bluff in Omaha all the time.
That's also crazy. You know more about Omaha than I do, so anytime I say that's crazy, I do so knowing that I'm probably wrong. But my instinct is that Omaha's not a bluffing game, and I understand it's a drawing game. But to go all in on a draw, it's still, just because it's a drawing, it doesn't mean you have to put all your chips in.
It's about equity, and so it's like, what are the odds that you're gonna hit? So you have to count your outs, right? Mm-hmm. So I had the flush, I had a straight flush draw, I had a straight draw, a flush draw, a straight flush draw, and I had a pair, and it was, I think, top pair at the time. So,
which is fine to bet with, but why? But going all in there, the point of going all in there is either because you want a call or because you don't, right? And in that situation, do you want a call?
So there were two cards that could have made my straight for me.
Right.
So there's 4 outs. There's 4 outs right there. Plus every other spade was like, I think 7. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 11 outs in plus I had, if I doubled up on my pair, like, so then I had 2 more outs there. Yeah. So like I had 12,
you had like a 25 to 30% chance, like a 35% chance to hit a better hand.
To double up.
Yeah. But do you want a call or a fold there where you push all in after
either
flop?
way? And looking in retrospect, if I'd have known, so I'm looking at their hand right? Mm-hmm. And if I didn't known exactly what they had in their hand, and I saw exactly what they had in their hand, I would have made the exact same play. Because I had the better equity in my hand. They had the same hand.
Well, here's the argument I'd make. They should have folded. They should have folded. But because it's Omaha and they have such a huge chip stack, you're giving them a chance to make a bad decision that they're likely to make. That's what I'm saying, is that like looking at the situation,
and with the better
it feels
equity,
like they're going to jump in there. I just don't think you need to push all your chips.
I was like 65% to win that hand,
35% to lose it.
Yeah, but but I was going to double.
But you didn't, and I'm not arguing that you made the wrong decision. I'm arguing that you made the wrong bet.
I made the exact right decision.
I mean, you made the right decision, which is to bet. I don't think all in was the move there. Not even thinking hindsight, obviously, but like I just don't think
like a Texas Hold'em.
I don't think you had strong enough. I don't think you had strong enough pot odds or strong enough odds to win that hand against the amount of chips you had sitting in front of you, because it wasn't a dent in their stack to call you.
Like I calculated my equity, which is my pot odds. Like I needed 33% equity, and I had like 65% equity,
which is enough to bet. But what makes that an all in your mind?
Yeah, because it has the equity. That when you have the equity advantage, you shove.
You shove all your chips whenever you have the equity advantage.
Every time.
Absolutely, 100% in Omaha.
I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right.
Okay.
I could be wrong there. I'm happy to be wrong. I'm happy to say that I might be wrong there, but like that doesn't sound right to me. That sounds like extreme.
That's how
That's
you
what
play
I'm
poker.
here for an entertaining exchange.
It is, and it's good stuff.
Yeah. And the longer you like, you'll find Rayna that Amanda and I have known each other for so long that like we will bicker like this, like siblings for. We can bicker like this for an hour and let it get twice as heated, and then afterwards like toast with a whiskey and hug the rest of the night. And
exactly. There's no heat here either.
Yeah.
It's like it's just like it's just the warmth of long-time love.
That's true.
Oh,
yes, 100%.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
I'm just like
and I think you should.
I have no
half your
horse
stack.
in this race. Like I don't know what to say. Like it does
Yeah,
make
that's
sense
true.
though. I will take a side, and I hate to say this, but what Kenny said makes sense. Like just not because you know how I'm risk averse.
Should I have just called? Is what you think I should have
No,
done?
you should have
No,
raised, but you should have
but
raised
not
less.
all in.
Yeah.
But not all in. That's the. But you know, I'm risk averse. I mean, just forget about what happened last Saturday. So maybe I'm not as risk averse as I thought.
You're a growing, evolving person.
I am evolving rapidly.
Less risk averse. Now that you got your ass paddled.
That's right.
We got a dirty rundown, but let it go. It's marginal. I don't like the dirt. Let's see. Ah, fuck. Just the hand we wanted to see.
Yeah.
Well, not exactly the hand we wanted to see, but pretty good.
All right, I'm reading up, and my little bits of reading up here say if you have like a crazy amount of equity, you're at 80%. That's a shove. That's like a no matter what shove if you're at 80%.
Mm-hmm.
But anything below that, you're still dealing with like the reverse odds, like the implication that you have a good hand, but that there's so many good hands out there that unless you're drawing to the nuts, there's a good chance that someone can beat you.
I was drawing to the nuts.
But you
I was
only
drawing
had a small part of it.
all of my drawing hands were nut hands.
I have to go back and look at it again.
I didn't have the nut flush, but I had the straight flush, and that was the nut straight, and it was a really strong flush. So this hand, I'm betting.
Yeah. I want to see another really strong flop for you, and then talk about.
Yeah, we'll get there.
What position were you in? Well, I hope so too. What position?
I was in position.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. And we just lose the nuts. Yeah.
I got so quiet. So now we got a 3-bet here, which I do have to call.
Yeah.
Because I have a strong hand. So I'm going to call. I'm not raising.
Let's see the flop.
We hit our king. We're probably good. They might have aces, but we block the ace. So I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable check calling.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have low
rainbow
cards.
flop is what you want to see there. So, yeah.
We're going to call.
The fact that you see, that's the thing that I never think about, or I shouldn't say I never think about. That's an interesting thing to think about is when you're holding 3 spades, like obviously more than 2 of a suit is not preferable. But what it does tell you is it's also more likely that the people you're playing against have other suits. It's more likely they're chasing a heart.
They're going to put me all in, and I'm going to go all in again.
What, because you have a king ace?
Yeah, because I have a king ace, and
you have a straight draw. Yeah,
I don't have a straight draw.
It seems aggressive. You do have a straight.
You think I should fold?
Oh,
you think I should fold? Yeah, you think I should fold to 132 bot for like what do they have? They could have aces. They don't have 2 pair. They don't have anything. They have aces, maybe. See, they have shit.
Yeah, you're right. I was gonna say 2 pair.
Like
they're playing aggressive. You're right.
No, they didn't have 2 pair. They have 3 betting.
I was saying they could have 2 pair. That's what I was gonna guess on.
But they couldn't because they were 3-bet. You don't 3-bet with low cards.
With low rags. You're right. You're right. They were in early, so they had to have high cards that didn't hit.
Yeah.
That's just so weird for them to bluff like that is bad poker in my mind.
I agree. For them to call my all in was bad poker with their bad equity. They're a bad poker.
One thing I've always struggled with
I got my chips
poker.
back.
That's beautiful. One thing I've always struggled with playing poker, particularly online poker, is making the assumption that the people I'm playing against are fucking idiots.
No, you
bad at
can't do
this.
that. Don't.
Yeah, I don't.
assume that they're idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
But then
You
they
should
but then they
assume-
make decisions like that, and I'm like, why would you assume that they would bluff that?
Then
That's
you
a crazy
can't.
bluff.
That's the thing. But you have to wait for them
Yeah.
to do it.
Put a note
You
on
have to
them.
wait for them to
put a
show
little
you.
note. Give them a
Yeah,
little note.
yeah.
Note.
Give them a little note because that was a
Aggressive
stupid raise.
fish. Yeah, it was. It was. We're gonna give them that.
Thank you.
You're gonna get a little
Um,
note.
Yeah.
Take that. You get a note.
Put your name on the board.
Waka waka.
And we're gonna check our nothing. They got cool. They had 500 big blinds and they're down to $138. So they're spreading their wealth around the table. They got cocky, and now I guarantee you they're tilted now too.
Surgery for a name change.
Guaranteed
Fuck.
they're tilted. We are aces with a clean suit.
Yeah, a couple diamonds.
This was definitely a raise in hand.
I like
three
it.
bet in hand.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. It's pretty decent. It's on the higher end of the scale, but it's not. I wouldn't call it premium, but it's definitely three bet
You'd like to see better diamonds, but otherwise it's pretty yummy.
I'm still three betting.
Yeah, yum yum yum.
Delicious.
Mhm. Taste the rainbow. Skittles reference anyone?
Taste the rainbow. I don't know why that just
I
seems
got the
funnier
Skittles
now that
Skittles
I'm,
reference.
realize I'm a queer person. I don't know why that
So we got a
sounds-
call.
takes on
So
a whole
their
new
range is
meaning.
tapped.
That's totally fair. Taste the rainbow. Yeah.
That is pretty much the worst flop we could have possibly
Oh.
seen. So we're gonna check that back.
Yeah. That's what they call a flop sweat.
Yeah, that's horrible for us. That's just we do have the jack blocker. That's even worse. Now it's even worse.
She's got the jack.
Fuck, that sucks. I can't call any bet here. I
Nope.
can't call any bet.
Nope. You have nothing.
Yeah.
You
See
have
ya.
raggedy rags. You have pocket aces,
Yeah.
but you know.
Aces are no fucking good here.
No, not with a straight draw out there. And yeah.
There's a straight. Someone's got a straight
okay,
at least.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might be bluffing, and if they're
Bluffing ice cream.
bluffing, they win.
Question:
'Cause they're bluffing
Neapolitan ice
correctly.
cream. When you serve yourself a bowl of Neapolitan ice cream, hypothetically, do you get a little bit of each one in the bowl, or do you like get into the chocolate and just eat all the chocolate first? Like a psychopath.
I always ate all the chocolate first. Yeah.
Psychopath. What are you doing? Buy chocolate ice cream.
Because I did I don't buy Neapolitan ice cream because why would you?
I've never
And
bought
second
that in
of
my
all-
entire
Okay.
life.
Okay.
I got it when my parents got it when I was like a 5-year-old.
I was gonna say
kid.
I feel like no one has
Yeah.
bought Neapolitan ice cream past
I don't know
1998.
that I've seen Neapolitan ice cream
Yeah.
since in the 21st century.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since Bill
It was a
Clinton
90s freezer
playing
phenomenon
sax on
for sure.
Arsenio Hall.
Charlotte, do you eat a little bit of each of the 3 kinds of Neapolitan ice cream, or do you just get into that chocolate? That's what I want to know. Chat, let us know. Yeah, good fold. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I already folded.
I just mean like
yeah.
that was a rhetorical. What are you gonna do?
I'm sorry. I was DJing. I was like reading the chat, and then I was thinking about like I've got my the chat's being blocked by a thing. I didn't close. It's just I guess I spaced out like hard.
Yeah, what do you? Come on, you got queens.
Queens aren't naked queens aren't good.
But with
Like, this is-
with suits, with
Naked
suits there
queens
too.
aren't good.
With one suit, queen.
How dare you?
Okay.
That's the most heteronormative, fucked up shit I've ever heard in my life. He says. That pun just drained the last life from your body.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just-
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
Okay. No, but look, what do I have here? I have a pair of queens. Someone else has a straight. Someone else has so this is something with Omaha. And this is the thing that I know having played a lot of Omaha
Mhm.
is that pairs, like the things that are valuable in Texas Hold'em are not what makes a good Omaha hand.
Sure. Hello.
This is an amazing Omaha hand. So the
Yeah.
thing that makes a good Omaha
Wow.
hand is all 4 of your cards working together. That's
Right.
what makes a good Omaha hand. Also, high cards. Low cards are terrible in Omaha. Like, so, like, well, yeah, I'm going all in with this hand. Like, there's no way I'm not
Pre-flop all
doing it.
in. Pre-flop all
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, pre-flop fall in with that hand. Yes, that's
But
a premium
anything can come.
hand.
Anything can beat that with an Omaha. And
Anything
you can
can
say
come.
all you need is 3 hearts to show up.
Yeah. Right.
That's why I'm saying that seems aggressive to me. I get that you have the equity.
Omaha. Look at what they're calling with.
That's nuts. That's what I'm
gonna
saying,
win.
though. They can call and hit that stuff.
They did. They hit their shit. They hit their bullshit. I got 8.3 big blinds.
Because bullshit can come in Omaha. It's a drawing game, like you said. So going all in pre-flop is wild.
That was
We
aggressive.
gotta play cards. They
That
hit
was
a
very
dog
aggressive.
shit flush. You were right. They did hit hearts, Kenny.
I'm just saying, that's all it takes is a dog shit hand calling you and then hitting their draw, because so much
And that
can
is
come.
all it takes.
Yeah.
But you know what happens more often than not is if people are calling you with dog shit hands, you
They'll lose
more often than not, you're
yeah.
gonna win their money.
And if you've got
That's
the
why
chips
it's
to wait
valuable.
it out, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was going to go all in anyway because they were going to go back and forth, and I was going to call. There was no way to. I'm not going to fold that fucking hand pre-flop.
Yeah, they had 2
I might
aces,
as
so
well-
it was going to go back and forth. Like, yeah.
And it was. So it was going to get there, and if like me calling it was going to slow it down, like that's like then I don't have the fold equity. Like there's so many factors.
Indeed.
Strawberry first. Was not expecting that.
Yeah, especially like, well, because it wasn't good strawberry ice cream. It was like shitty ass fucking store brand.
That's a good JD Vance joke. I'll take it.
Took me a moment to get there, as it tends to.
I think even if couches could come, I wouldn't expect JD
quite a few
Vance to be able
moments,
to get
actually.
it there.
We hit a pair of 10s and we have a flush draw,
I
so
like it.
we'll be sticking around. Hit it our straight, so I think I'm gonna check to their over aggressive buffoonery.
I think it's a good hand. Yeah, I mean, is that the nuts?
Oh yeah, it is, and it's not the nuts quite.
No,
Like
'cause
Jack Queen's
Jack
the nuts,
Queen
but
would-
like
yeah.
I was hoping they would bet, but they didn't. I should have bet. I should have thrown money. I should just plow at them. They definitely.
I love
folded.
strawberry ice cream, for the record. I find that I'm
Like
usually
good strawberry ice cream.
I grew up eating crappy pink strawberry ice cream too, but I just found
It's
myself to be in
terrible.
the minority when it came to Neapolitan. Everyone always ate the chocolate one first.
So I got a rundown here, but it's low cards and I'm in the small
Yeah.
blind and I'm gonna let that go. Even if that was double suited, I don't think I'd play it. I guess just like anything. If you have a card basically lower than a 5 in your hand, you gotta throw it away. Like kind of the rule. Charlotte, we live in the United States. The level of crappy food that we have, you cannot even fathom.
Yeah, it's mostly just chemical plant runoff that gets repackaged.
It's so bad. There's good food here too, by the way. There's a lot of really good food in the United States, but like we set the precedent for bad food. Like it's
and
like
there's a lot of food deserts too, like a lot of really
Yeah.
like places where it's hard to get good food. I love a high quality strawberry ice cream though, with chunks of strawberries in there.
Yeah. So when I worked at the pizza place in Seattle, I had they used to get gelato, special made gelato. Here's a great hand. We're gonna play it.
Yeah. That's a great hand. I like that.
And they had this strawberry basil gelato. It was like the best thing I've ever tasted. It was so
That's
good.
Yeah. Speaking of Neapolitan.
I didn't want to
pizza place.
3-bet this. I want to 3-bet this. I like this hand. I'm feeling good about it.
There you go. That's a good reason to like strawberry. You don't have to fight for
We're
the
gonna
ice
get
cream.
called from seat 4 no matter what. Motherfucker.
I mean,
That's aces.
Yeah,
don't
but
think I can call
again,
it. I don't think I can call it.
what's the all in? How much was it? Wasn't it
No,
all
it's
in?
not
It
an
was
all in.
60,
It's just
60.
a giant raise. Yeah, it's 60 big
Yeah.
blinds. It's like most of my stack.
Yeah.
It's like if I called it, it's an all in. You can't call that. You have to go on. I have to shove the
Here
rest
come
of my
those hearts
chips.
again. I knew it.
There's
I
my
knew
fucking
it. I knew
hearts.
it. I knew it was coming. I was calling
God
it.
damn it.
Here they
Damn it.
come. Yeah, I knew it. I was gonna say you got to draw out on them a little bit, especially when they don't push you all in to do it. It's bad
damn
equity,
it.
but
Fuck. Well, the queens came, so now it's like the full
Yeah.
house is there. But
the full
like,
house is there. It's true, but
I
you're
should've-
drawing on the
yeah.
full
Well,
house.
no, I would
also.
have had it. I would have had it. They have
Jack,
aces.
see if a jack on the
They
river.
have aces.
Jack
I
on the
promise
river.
you aces. Aces in their hand.
Yeah, I agree. But let's see a jack on the
Yeah.
river. Let's see a jack on the river. Come on. There's the aces. No jack.
Who they're
All right.
calling with though and winning with too.
Yeah.
Like so, this person, like, yeah,
Just loose aggressive. Like
yeah, they're just they're terrible. They're just shoving
that's a
money
nice
in the pot.
hand.
They're,
That's a nice hand.
yeah, this is a very good hand.
Yeah. You're getting hands. You're getting hands. That's all you can ask for.
I'm getting drawn out on with far worse hands, which is it's part of the game. Like it's gonna happen. A player like this is like a gold mine. Like I just have to keep. I just have
If
to
you can
keep.
wait, if you can wait their luck.
Yeah,
out.
you have to wait for it. Like yeah. And so they could very well have 5, 6 in their hand, but I'm still gonna bet. I'll bet a half pot here. I'll bet 5.
I keep having a sneeze that's like showing up and then leaving. It's not quite. I'm almost sneezing.
You're gonna keep calling me.
Hate that feeling.
Yeah, I don't like that. That happens to
They
me.
just hit their shit.
Chat, when you want to sneeze, do you look at a light? Does it work? Does it work for you?
Look at a light.
Have you ever heard that? If you look into a bright light,
Yeah, if you stare at a bright light, your sneeze comes.
when you kind of have to sneeze, it'll get you there.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Yeah, it works for me usually.
Wait, it will block it or it'll get you there?
It'll get you there. It'll make the sneeze come.
Huh. Interesting.
It will help you sneeze.
This fucker on 4 is like killing me. It's like I'm trying not to be tilted. They're getting lucky. They're sucking out and they're playing terrible poker. And they're the kind of person that like you can make a lot of money off.
And now you've got a ton of draws and yeah. Yeah, you have to tighten up around someone like that and wait till you hit a hand. Like you have to wait till you've got them.
Pretty much, yeah.
I guess that's what I meant when I was like, you don't need to go all in against someone with that stack. That tells me that they're sitting there pushing and being aggressive and playing a lot of hands. Like,
well, we didn't
wait till you got them and then take all their chips. Yeah.
I think we're pretty much dead in the water here.
500 big blinds in a room where no one else has more than 100. It's like something going on there. Either they're playing great poker or they're playing crazy.
Yeah, they're real polarized. Well, we know for a fact they're playing terrible poker.
Yeah, now we do for sure. Yeah. I agree with you that we didn't when we first walked into the room. I'm just like, I might have read it that way or been cautious around that chip size, that chip stack. Like, never heard that one before. I have heard that one, that if like as soon as you're like you say you're gonna sneeze, it goes away.
There's few things less unsatisfying than
losing a
an
sneeze.
unfulfilled sneeze.
Yeah, I'm right there right now. I'm waiting for it to come back. Gonna ruin
how's the nose, bud?
I have to sneeze with my mouth open right now. I got Rayna. I had like a triple sinus surgery a week ago.
Oh my gosh.
Which is crazy. Like cameras inside and all sorts of stuff. Like rebuilt my septum. It's good. It went really well. It was fully successful. I had a deviated septum and there were polyps, and I have like chronic allergies. So my sinuses have been like inflamed for 35 years to a point where they were like super narrow, and I wasn't sleeping well or breathing well anymore. So I needed to get kind of aggressive to do something about it. Yeah, but I've been having the best night's sleep since that I've had in decades.
I'm so happy for you, Kenny, because
Yeah,
I've known about this forever. Yeah,
it's really good. It's still healing, so I'm still kind of like, it'll be months before I'm like fully recognizing the benefits of it. But but yeah, I'm doing much better. I just have to be gentle. Like I've a couple times now went to hug someone and bonked my nose, and like it's instant pain. like flash of like hot pain shooting throughout your entire head, you know. But good otherwise.
So not a good time to start your full contact MMA career.
Correct. No, wouldn't do that right now.
Yeah.
No, I barely have to blow my nose to get a bunch of blood, but like a punch to the face would certainly do it.
That might be a setback.
Yeah. It's pleasant. I will say this, if you're ever thinking about having sinus surgery and you also love being totally disgusting for several weeks, do it.
Oh, this is the thing.
That's the way in.
Yeah. Okay. Do I need to get my nose? I don't know.
I have always wanted to just blow blood all over the place for like weeks on end.
Horror movie, just like
it's just pretty rough. It's pretty rough. I talked to friends about it who had similar surgeries, and they were like, "Get ready for a really nasty recovery, but it's worth it." Everyone said it was worth it, and so far,
I mean, usually always is.
I mean, I have a lot of allergies, so I don't know what horrifying thing.
I mean, I had tried all these like nasal sprays and things, and they just did absolutely nothing for me.
Yeah.
So it was like it was at a point.
I didn't know you had polyps. That's like terrifying to me.
Yeah, it's like
wild.
it was all the stuff you don't want in the nose. I mean, it was all benign, but like
still, that shit's scary.
Yeah, it's a little gross, a little creepy, a little scary, and mostly just really uncomfortable.
That's the thing. It was like
anytime I got a cold, it was really bad. It was yucky, not fun.
Well, I've known you a long time, and I've known about this, and I've always I'm really happy that you got the surgery, and I'm really happy you're recovering.
Me too.
Really happy you're gonna. In a few months, you'll be feeling the best you've ever felt in your life. Probably.
It's likely. Awesome. It is one of those things where it's not uncommon for it to like go back to the way it was with this surgery. Like it can just like not work. It can work for a little while and then kind of undo itself. So I need to like figure out what other things to do to like improve my like allergies. And now that my sinuses are clear, I need to like take really good care of them and stuff like that.
But eat more pork fat.
I don't know if that's the cure.
Oh, is that what it is? Or just fat in general?
I feel like that's always the cure. Like every time I go to see my doctor, I'm like, doctor, what should I do? They're like, you know what? Have you tried more fried pork fat?
Is your doctor
I'm
by
surprised
any
you
chance
didn't recommend
the 1950s?
Smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's your cure all.
I would imagine your doctor calling you sweetheart and chain smoking in the room with you.
Dr. Leo Spaceman.
Dr. Spaceman.
That's gonna be my next playthrough when I do Fallout. Like right now, I'm doing
as Dr. Spaceman.
Dr. Leo Spaceman.
That's pretty good. You could play through as Tobias Fumke. That'd be a good playthrough too.
Oh God. Oh.
Play through as a never nude.
I hate that. I hate that so much. Just with the chameleon armor, it's constantly hiding.
Okay, is there any way you can just make yourself completely blue? Can you blue yourself?
Probably. I think you can actually.
Yeah. Be in a class of analropist.
So how many times have we bought back in?
Twice.
So, okay, so 2 bullets.
Yeah, we did. We fired 2 bullets here. I don't regret any decision I made. I don't feel like I've made the wrong decision at any point.
I respect that about you. I'm full of regret anytime things go wrong, even if I made all the right decisions.
I'm playing the long
term. My life is all about regret, actually.
Just anger and self.
I would make every decision exactly the same way every time so far in this hand. Like, I don't think I've done anything wrong. I'm happy with my decisions. They didn't work out, but that's just luck. You know, that's part of the game.
Diamond draw, low
bad
diamond draw. Yeah.
Real bad diamond draw. So, but diamond draw nonetheless. I don't know that I can call a bet here. I don't have any other equity. Yeah.
Diamond draw sounds like a cool DC villain, like a DC Comics villain.
Was he
throw like gallery.
Exploding poker cards or something like that?
She throws exploding poker cards.
Apologies for the misgendering.
Is there a diamond and silk in the DC universe? Yes.
Give it time. You know how woke Warner Brothers is. It's coming.
The power of opportunism.
Jeez. Jeez Louise. Well, you got them 4s. Go all in.
Yeah,
Got them
I don't think we're gonna be
going.
playing that one. Yeah, I don't
Go
think
all
so.
in.
I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and let that one go.
Says the devil on your shoulder.
Our 4's hot. Our 4's hot today, folks.
Very,
We're
very
one in the chat.
It's all hearts. It's all hearts.
so hot.
Let's see a 1 in the chat if you think 4's are hot today. Let's do it.
Diamonds and Pearls girls for life. Take a Prince reference when I can get it.
I just got into like a weird argument about Prince on one of my like queer groups, and they're like saying that according to them, the song "I Would Die for You" is about Jesus, and that they got really really homophobic towards the end of their life. And I hadn't heard anything like that. Have you heard anything like that?
Well, I
No.
know that Prince
No.
got really religious a couple times and got really into the
true.
Jehovah's
Well,
Witness
they were a
thing,
Jehovah's
and
Witness all the way,
and then
yeah.
heavily into the Christianity at the end, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know they were a Jehovah's Witness. Like
Yeah.
I knew that's like common knowledge.
I had
like, but,
also
like,
heard that they were being like heavily drugged. So you know, it's hard to like know where someone's coming from when like they have a team of people medicating, like over medicating the hell out of them. So, not that that's like an excuse for like horrible political views, but it might be an excuse for like radical changes in personality.
yeah. Well, I don't know if that's true. Is all I'm saying. I just
don't
heard
know.
that.
I have
But
not heard
I
about
have never
anti-trans. Yeah, I hadn't heard.
No,
anything
it was
about
like
that.
it was homophobia, but like
Okay,
I mean,
I hadn't heard that either.
like,
But
I've never seen any evidence of it. It was just a bunch of people agreed with it in like a group chat.
no one wears
I didn't know
assless
about
pants
that.
and then is also homophobic.
Kind of how I felt. Prince
Yeah.
was like pretty much a queer icon. Like
I mean,
it was
that's
just
that's
like,
true. It's like I'm trying to process
yeah,
that. Like,
like
I
and
thought he
then
was
from
gay.
what everything I
or
know,
bi
they were
or
a
something,
fucking
you know, like-
stellar human being. So I was just surprised to hear it.
Yeah.
It was just like, really? There's a lot of hate for Prince here. And you're just like,
I
it's
had
like,
heard a lot of conspiracy theories around that toward the end, Prince was about to pull a bunch of stuff out of their vault that was going to implicate Diddy. Like that apparently was going hard after that whole culture, this whole like underground Hollywood, like dirty, and that Prince was going to like out everyone, and that was what led to their demise. They got silenced, so to speak. I don't know if any of that's true or if it's just crazy.
oh, we lost
conspiracy
our crazy fish. They took their money and run, which was smart of
Can't say I
them.
blame
But
him, yeah.
I mean, I'd love the if they were actually like making an argument though, like assless pants are straight.
Taking it back.
We're taking it back. We're not going to let them have this.
they wore assless pants for Jesus.
We're taking
Was
back
a
all
holy
these
assless.
things.
Okay, what do you have that you are cold? That you're. I'm gonna call because we have top pair. I don't like that. I don't like that. That sucks.
Yeah.
Shit, I gotta let that go.
I don't know.
Ugh.
Religious, like born
Getting
again
fucking
Christian
smoked
religious
here.
homophobia is such a weird and gross.
Well, they weren't born again. They started off as a Seventh-day Adventist, and then
But they
were
became
at no
they got
point.
really into the religion when they toward the end. That was a thing,
Yeah.
like that where it becomes
So they
very like
jumped
lots
around?
of quotes.
I think
about
they
it.
were always
Wow.
really into it.
Sorry,
is
maybe
the thing.
very vocal toward the end. Maybe. Is
Yeah, that I could. Yeah, okay. I don't know anything about. I didn't hear a lot about that, but I didn't hear any. I'm just curious to know if there was any evidence of Prince being homophobic, like because I didn't hear. It was the first I'd heard was like yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind
And I
of
would be
reading.
disappointed to find out if that were true.
I'm kind of reading up right now on it as we've been talking about it, and what I'm getting is that it seems like a lot of it was like misquoting and mischaracterizing things that Prince had
Which
said.
sounds par for the course.
But I think some of
Like-
the things Prince had said had always been about like, well, my religious views around marriage are this, and had been things that are like, were you misquoted, or maybe were like you dancing around like what should be a very simple answer, you know, like
So
this
even
shouldn't
if
be
that's the
complicated.
case, though, if they're dancing around it, they're not fucking coming out and saying it, which is like, you know, you have the right to hold your fucking religious views, but if you're not acting on it, it's okay. Like it's like I don't have a problem with that. I do have a problem with it in the sense that I think it's the wrong way to be, but like it's if you're not, I'm just I need to know because in my mind,
Yeah.
I Prince was one of the best human beings to have ever lived. They did
I don't think
so
that's
much
right.
good.
I mean, they
Like,
did do plenty of good, especially in the music community. But I think that that's one of those things where you have to like look at people and say like most people aren't all good, and people can do good things and also hold bad views. People can be hateful in what they believe in and good in their actions. People are complex. I think Prince probably did have some views that I would like drastically disagree with because I've never met a person that was like a devout Christian who I agreed with on their views about most things. So we probably disagreed about stuff. Whether or not Prince actively, I mean, there are people who do a lot of harm through their actions that don't have strong conviction about it. And I think Prince might have been the opposite of that. Had strong conviction about it, didn't do things to hurt people directly.
yeah.
But
I think that's the impression that I got from it was like.
I just think if you want to be strict about it, though, if you want to be strict about it, yeah, don't support Prince. Prince was probably kind of homophobic in some of their views.
Shit.
Yeah, but that's, you know, if you want to draw that line between art and artist, then do or don't. You know, everyone makes that decision about how they want to do things. I'm of the mind that it's impossible to be an ethical capitalist in America. Like,
I mean, I agree with that, but
it's just really hard at any point that this day and age to do anything without supporting something awful.
God damn, we're just fucking getting fucking. We're just getting fucking decimated on the river, just every fucking hand.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Sucks. The river's just fucking killing us.
Yeah, that's definitely, Charlotte. I think that's a viewpoint, and I go back and forth on this all the time, but I think it's a fair viewpoint for people to have to say, if I like someone's art, I don't need to like them. They can be awful, and I can still enjoy what they make.
Yeah. Hey, I think it depends on the level. Like, because I'm not a fan of Hitler.
Yeah, there's
like
that
know,
too.
it's like Hitler could
no matter how good the paintings were.
Yeah, no matter how good Hitler's paintings were, I'm not going to be a fan of Hitler's paintings. Like, it's
you never hear people making that argument. Like, but
Harry Potter could have been good. I ain't gonna like J.K. Rowling. Like, you know, it's like I ain't gonna support it.
That's a good example because a lot of people struggle with that.
They can separate it, but then there's still always going to be something where they go, I'm out.
Yeah, I feel like the one that I always get to is people like a lot of people still have a hard time like villainizing John Lennon.
I don't.
And John Lennon was kind of an awful dude.
Shit. Yeah, he was a horrible.
But people don't want to talk about that because they're like, I can't not
terrible.
like the Beatles, and I'm like, you cannot listen.
No, he was a fucking arrogant wife beater. He was fucking. He was abusive. He was terrible. He was a dick.
Right. But also, you know, a human being who was flawed in that way, but maybe wrote good songs.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
it's great songs. Like, I
even argue about that sometimes. I think he's my third favorite songwriter in the Beatles.
Really? Think George was a better songwriter than John?
I like his songs better. A lot of them.
Like across the board?
I mean, he was credited less, so it's hard to say that because John has so many songs with the Beatles, and some of them are great. But like the George Harrison songs, I feel a lot more strongly than I do about John's songs that I like. And to be fair, though,
Harrison was another person that
to
was
me they
super
both can
indie,
barely even hold a leg of Paul's table. Like, I'm a Paul McCartney stan. I love Paul McCartney's songwriting, and I always tell people that I think you could take any person, like if you just look at the Beatles and say, take one member of the Beatles and replace the other three, and tell me what the best band is going to be. Like take Paul McCartney and put him in a band.
Wings would be the best band.
No, take Paul McCartney and put him in a band with any three other good musicians of that same era, and then do the same thing with John, George, and Ringo, and tell me whose band is gigantic still. Like,
it would be Wings.
Well, now Wings wasn't three of the other best musicians of the time, even though. That's what I'm saying. Is like Wings was some friends of Paul's, like, and they were still one of the best bands around. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could put Paul McCartney in a room with like the three of us, and it's gonna be a great band. Like, yeah. John and George and Ringo were lucky they got to be in a band with Paul McCartney, and I don't know if Paul needs to say the same thing about anyone of them. He would. Seems like a humble guy, but
Yeah.
If you didn't know it was Hitler's painting and liked it and found out after, you couldn't still appreciate it as the piece of art.
I think if that was the case, if like I saw a painting and I really liked it, I think I would be real conflicted. I mean, I can't see the answer because I've never been in that situation. That's one of those hypotheticals where I like to think I could know the answer.
Play this hand.
And I'm not sure that I could until I was actually there. Like, everyone thinks they would do the right thing, like with a gun in their face or like, bank robbery or something or like, but you don't know until you're there, And so
I like to believe that I'm a coward and that I would often do the wrong thing. I think that's probably fair and accurate to say about me.
Yeah. I'm going to check raise this, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm going to bluff this one. Yeah, this is a strong bluffing hand.
Yeah. You got draws all over the place. Equity is.
I have the straight blocker, and I have a little equity with the flush.
Well, mid flush.
Yeah.
But because of the high flush,
that's the kind of hand you bluff in Omaha, by the way.
Sure.
You're like, don't ever bluff in Omaha.
I didn't say don't ever bluff in Omaha.
You bluff with blockers in Omaha. Blockers are
I wouldn't
huge.
go all in as a bluff in Omaha. But...
I would. Gotta go all in as a bluff sometimes.
I know.
That's how you play poker, man.
Charlotte, I don't even know which thing I said, if it was me that was reductive and simplistic. But
no, it's what I said about like not being okay with the art. Like saying I can't like that because like it's like I said, it's like it depends on the scale of the monstrosity. Like it's like I think like if I found out like okay, I'll give you a good example. Louis C.K. Like I can't forgive Louis C.K. I can't get over Louis C.K. Louis C.K. was my favorite comedian, hands down. I thought that he was brilliant. I loved everything he did. I thought his show was amazing. I was like a fucking fan. I was huge.
Was making art
Louis
that you really
CK.
liked. Yeah.
And when I found out about him like fucking in that with that girl and doing all that crazy shit with the women, I just felt I it was so gross.
Yeah.
And I can't listen to Louis C.K. because every time I hear him tell a joke, I just see him doing that.
The funny thing is,
it's just
this isn't always the case, but with Louis particularly, and I've found that when I could say the same thing about some other people, but like I found that once that stuff happened with Louis, there was this element of not accepting accountability, not apologizing in any kind of real way, and kind of leaning into it. That beyond that, Louis became less fun. I don't think it was just Louis was not good because of that, and you couldn't enjoy Louis' stuff anymore. I think they got bad. Like they weren't funny anymore. Their material became less interesting.
True.
And the same thing could be said about J.K. Rowling. You could see it with J.K. Rowling, like whether or not someone liked Harry Potter, that is a person that went from being relatively well respected to just being visibly awful. Like she has a smug look on her face and says dumb, messed up stuff all the time, and didn't always do that. It was like she leaned into the villain role and then became a shittier, worse person. And I'm not to say she didn't always hold bad views. I do blame
the black mold.
But like, that's the thing.
Jordan Peterson.
To watch someone just continually like to do something awful, get called out on it, and then kind of become a worse artist because of that. Like Louis became a worse artist. I don't know.
I mean, he had to go where he was allowed, It was like at that point, like his career really did
kind of. I mean, but he was still allowed plenty of places. Like,
yeah, he was. Well, that's the thing about cancel culture.
No one's actually getting
it's not real.
Like,
it's not real at all.
I mean, people have got canceled, but usually those people end up in jail. Like if you're really getting canceled, you probably did something illegal. Otherwise, there's going to be people out there that'll defend it and be fine with whatever you did because they like your art and it's easy for them to turn a cheek or whatever. But
I think that in Charlotte's example, I think if some heinous person or someone who commits a heinous act creates a piece of art, you see the art before you know anything about the creator, you appreciate it, and I think that then knowing who did it and what they did doesn't mean that you didn't appreciate it, but I think it will undoubtedly affect, you see the art through new eyes at that point, and depending on what the act is, it could be a point where it's like, you feel kind of ambivalent, or it could be like you just can't even look at it now that you know what the origin is, even though it's still the same work, and it did
this kind
have
of the
that
same
effect
thing
on you at one time.
I recently found an artist, a musician, and heard one of her songs, and I was like, I really like this. And I went to my wife and said, hey, I really like this. Have you heard of this person? She said, yeah, she's Israeli, and she said some really messed up, like, anti-Palestinian stuff, so I stopped fucking with her. And I was like, oh, and I haven't listened to her music since.
I
liked it, and then I found out she was a vile person, and then I just moved on. Like, it's not that I was like, well, now I don't like it. It's like, well, now I'm not gonna fuck with it. Like, I'm not gonna
support it.
I'm not gonna support it. I'm not gonna go out of my way to find new stuff she did, and I'm not gonna like tell you her name and like give her that support.
Agreed.
You know?
I think the idea of separating the art from the artist, I don't agree with it. I don't think you should. I think art is the artist. Like I think good art is anyway. Like good art is a reflection of who the artist is, and I think that's like what makes art. And on top of that, so
especially
it's
in
like
the age of AI, I think that's fair.
Well, and I'll even go a step further and say, like, look at it this way. I'll give you an analogy. Like, if I go to a restaurant and I know and I get a really good meal in the restaurant, and it was delicious and it looked beautiful and it fucking tasted great, and then I find out later that the cook was like fucking digging in his fucking balls and like wiping his ass and didn't wash his hands after he used the bathroom, and was like had hepatitis C and like didn't care and was like snotting all over the food, like I would never go to that restaurant again. Like, despite the fact that the food was delicious, it doesn't matter because that's fucking gross.
You also would be dead. You would be very ill. So that's another reason why you wouldn't go back. You'd have hepatitis for one. Then you would be.
You don't want that.
Vomiting.
You see the analogy I'm making, right? Like it's like the food was good, it looked good, it tasted good, I enjoyed the food. But once I found out that the chef was a fucking disgusting fuck, I didn't like. I didn't like
I
it
agree.
Anymore,
I would never go back.
What if you just found out that the chef had views you disagreed with?
I'll tell you what, if the owner of the restaurant did, I wouldn't go back.
Yeah.
So
it is. I'll admit that it's an easy thing to be reductive and simplistic about, but I think that's the decision people get to make. Is do you want to have a clear-cut line? Do you want to pick and choose? And everyone has their own decisions. Me as like a cis white male in my like 40s, like I make pretty clear lines about it because I feel like it's one of the few ways that I can be a real ally. If I, as a demographic, were being targeted, I was like, I choose to overlook this, I might feel more agency to do that.
Right. No, that's like you kind of don't have much choice in position, and I hate to say it like that.
Yeah, well, no, but to be a straight white male and be like, I don't care what she says about trans people, I would feel kind of like a shithead about it. Like,
exactly.
So I do have kind of a quick trigger finger when it comes to like
reductio response.
Yeah, like
an automatic
reductio is funny because I think that's a Harry Potter spell.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with the women. Burn.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I kind of am like I'm not gonna like take a stand with most people who are wrong.
I call this 3-bet.
I just want to say thank you, Charlotte, for the super chat.
I like it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna keep going with it.
Discussion amongst the poker play was her comment.
I do. I thank you for the $5 authentic dollars from.
That's a real deal there.
Authentic.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Yeah.
Authentic.
Thank you, Charlotte. Yeah, you did read the super chat, right, Rayna?
I just did. Yes.
What she wrote. Yeah, great. Make it real. Got to read those super chats. Always reading the super chats. It is the top of the hour, and we ate shit today. We got beat, but but we had good conversation.
Yes.
Yeah, much was gained.
I have to take the time here. We're gonna set up the next big blind. We're gonna see that around. We're gonna see an orbit. I want to take the time to point out that Alexa fucking nailed it when we went on the break. And she said, you can either keep winning at Texas Hold'em or lose at Omaha. And that's exactly what happened. She was right. I did enjoy losing at Omaha. Even though I did lose, I enjoyed playing Omaha. And I'll stand by every single decision I made in that game, in this game. I don't think I ever made the wrong decision at any point. Like, at least we got sucked out on, we got beat. That happens. We got bad luck today, but I made the right decisions, I think. And like, I would hold that to anybody. I would put my play up to scrutiny. I'm sure maybe Kenny might have been right. I maybe shouldn't have been so aggressive with those aces early on.
I would have bet right where you bet. I would have bet right where you bet. I just wouldn't have been quite so, I wouldn't have bet the volume. Yeah.
We'll see if they have the jack. They do. When they win.
Yeah, it's been that kind of
lose yet again.
This is why Nebraska sucks. I alienated our Nebraska fan. Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
It's okay. That one guy in Nebraska gets an entire electoral vote. So
that one, I regret having bet out of position. I should have checked that. I should have checked that out of position. That I did wrong, but I was gonna call him.
Sometimes
I was gonna go all in no matter what. So in the end, at least I had the full equity.
Cheeks. I've had a great time chatting about poker and politics and the Beatles, etc. with all of you today. It's been nice.
Today was a lovely day. It certainly was. Today was a great day to hang out. I do have to get going. You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. I'm done. We're on the button. We missed it. We lost a bunch. I'm checking out. I got to get on the road. I got to get to sound check. If you are in Ventura County or can be, come see us at Bombay. My band Robin and the Love Letters is playing at Bombay. The show starts at 6. We are going second, but do not miss any of it. It's a fantastic show. Come on down, check us out. Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Pacific time, we will be here. Let me get my screen over here so I can look at the camera. Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., we will be having the Church of Vault-Tec live. I will be playing Fallout 4 with my now 166 mods. I added a couple mods. 166 mods. Playing mods. Fallout 4 as Claudia Stormfront, Duff McKagan's grunge wife. She smokes. She does drugs. She doesn't give a fuck. I died 10 times last week. Charlotte, I will not die 10 times tomorrow. But we are infiltrating Corvega tomorrow, which means I probably will die at least once in Corvega. It's a rough spot. It's tough. But we're going to do it anyway.
What's the most dramatic couple of mods, just like that you're playing with right now?
So the two most, depending on how you define dramatic. So
biggest changes to the game, like
the biggest one by far is a mod called Sim Settlements 2. So you're familiar with Fallout 4, yeah?
Yeah.
Sim Settlements 2 revamps how settlements work, and it makes it so like the settlers themselves build up your settlements for you, so you don't have to do the building. They do it, and they do it over time. But it's like in depth that you can manage it and charge them taxes and like do all this stuff. But it also adds a shit ton of new plot points and a bunch of content to the game and changes the entire way you play. And so that's the big one. And then the other big one that I've got going that's a distant second from that is called Mutant Menagerie, which adds a bunch of different like kind of life, lots of different plants and animals.
Oh, cool.
And the bugs that it introduces are fucking nasty. Like some of the creatures that it brings in are fucking nightmarish. Like it's a real more challenging thing. And so but it also has a lot more cooking recipes. And then on top of that I have a bunch of gun mods that just give me actual real modern weapons. So
Well,
like I've got a whole kit. Yeah.
I am not on Steam, but I've been replaying Ocarina of Time, and I've also been replaying Elden Ring, and doing so laterally to try to kind of feel the similarities and differences between Elden Ring and Nintendo 64 era Zelda.
Souls games are Zelda for adults.
It's Zelda for self-loathing adults. It's like
true.
one's a cozy game and the other is whatever the opposite of cozy is.
You know your
Rage.
roommate's playing a Souls game when you hear every 7.5 minutes.
Died.
You died.
All right, everyone. I have to go. We're behind schedule. We'll see you tomorrow for church. Praise be.
Praise be.
All
Have a
right.
good one.
Thank you. Bye,
Good night.
everyone.